Welcome to Super Top Trends. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell, like, comment and share. Thank you.
Adedeji Ibrahim Balogun, known professionally as Wizkid, sometimes stylized as Wizkid and also as Wizzy or Starboy, is a Nigerian singer and songwriter. One of Africa's biggest artists, Wizkid is the most decorated Nigerian artiste ever, the most decorated African internationally, and one of the most revolutionary Afro-pop artists of the modern era. He began recording music at the age of 11 and managed to release a collaborative album with the Glorious Five, a group he and a couple of his church friends formed. Wizkid signed a record deal with Empire Mates Entertainment, EME, in 2009. He rose to prominence after releasing Holla at Your Boy, the lead single from his debut studio album Superstar, 2011. Tease Me / Bad Guys, Don't Dull, Love My Baby, Pakurumo, and Oluwa Lo Ni were also released as singles from the Superstar album. Ayo, his self-titled second studio album, was released in September 2014. It was supported by 6 singles: JJ, On Top Your Matter, One Question, Joy, Bombay, and Show You the Money. Wizkid left EME after his contract expired. In 2016, Wizkid achieved international recognition following his collaboration with Drake on the global hit, One Dance, which reached #1 in 15 countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada and Australia. He signed a multi-album deal with RCA Records in March 2017. His third studio album Sounds from the Other Side was released on July 14, 2017. It serves as his major label debut and was primarily a Caribbean-influenced record. Sftos was supported by 5 singles: Daddy-O, Sweet Love, Come Closer, African Bad Gil, and Naughty Ride. Wizkid became the first Afrobeats artist to appear in the 2018 Guinness World Records for his contribution to One Dance. In 2019, he was featured on Beyoncé's project The Lion King, the gift on the collaboration Brown Skin Girl, which won him a Grammy Award for Best Music Video. His fourth album, Made in Lagos, was released on the 30th of October 2020, to wide commercial success and acclaim. The Grammys winner is presently the most streamed Nigerian artiste of all time on Spotify, with over 3,485,993,216 billion streams across all credits. Life and music career. Wizkid was born Adedeji Ibrahim Balogun on July 16, 1990, in Surulere, Lagos. He grew up in an interfaith household with 12 female siblings. His mother is a Pentecostal Christian and his father practices Islam. Wizkid attended Ijebu Ode Grammar School. He grew up listening to King Sunny Ade, Fela Kuti, and Bob Marley. In a radio interview with Tim Westwood in 2012, he said his father has 3 wives. In another interview with Adesope of Factory 78 TV, Wizkid said he formed a group called the Glorious Five with a couple of his church friends. They managed to release an album prior to disbanding. Wizkid went by the stage name Lil Prince until 2006. He later met OJB Jezreel, a record producer who prevented him from recording for a year. While visiting OJB's Point Beat studios frequently, he watched Two-Face Idibia record songs for his Grass to Grace album. He was also present during the recording sessions for Sound Sultan's debut album Jagbajandis. He cited Nito C as one of the people who mentored and coached him when he was 15 years old. Wizkid inked a record deal with Empire Mates Entertainment in 2009. He co-wrote Omoj You Too Much, a song from Banky W's The W Experience album. He also worked with Nito C, Ikechukwu, and M.I while developing his craft. In mid-2009, he dropped out of Lagos State University, LASU. He later attended Leeds City University but dropped out after completing 2 sessions. Wizkid began recording his debut studio album Superstar in 2009. He released Holla at Your Boy as the album's lead single on January 2, 2010. The song nominated for Best Pop Single but earned him the Next Rated award at the Headies 2011. In addition to winning the award, he was awarded a 2012 Hyundai Sonata courtesy of the organizers. Its music video was nominated for Most Gifted Newcomer Video at the 2011 Channel O Music Video Awards. On the 2nd of April 2010, Wizkid released Tease Me/Bad Guys as the album's second single. It was initially released as freestyle rap. Don't Dull, the album's third single, was released on December 6, 2010. Superstar was recorded in English and Yoruba. It was released on June 12, 2011, by Empire Mates Entertainment. The album incorporates elements of Afrobeats, R&B, dancehall, and reggae. While working on Superstar, Wizkid collaborated with record producers such as E. Kelly, Jay Sleek, Shitzy, DJ Clem, Mastercraft, Q-Beats and Samclef. The album features guest appearances from Banky W, Skull S, Prince and Wanda Cole. It was initially scheduled for release on February 14, 2011 but was later pushed back. On June 12, 2011, Wizkid hosted a launch party for the album at the Expo Hall of the Eco Hotel and Suites. The launch party featured performances from Banky W, Skull S, Two-Face Idibia, Samclef, Wanda Cole, Prince, Olamide, LD, Jesse Jags, Ice Prince, L1XXX, and Sei Shay. Superstar garnered Best Album of the Year at the 2012 Nigeria Entertainment Awards and was nominated for Album of the Year at the Headies 2012. Wizkid toured London in 2012 and performed at the HMV Apollo on June 4, 2012. He worked with Banky W, Skull S, Shady, and Nyola to record E.M.E's compilation album Empire Mates State of Mind, 2012. Following the album's release, EME acts toured the United States. The tour kicked off in July and ended in September 2012. EME acts were performed in several cities, including Houston, Dallas, Toronto, Vancouver, New York City, Providence, Calgary, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. On November 12, 2012, Wizkid performed at the BBC Radio 1 Extra Live 02 Academy in Brixton alongside Trey Songz, Talisa, Kendrick Lamar, and Angel. Between 2012 and 2014, Wizkid recorded his second studio album Ayo. It features guest appearances from Femi Kuti, Banky W, Sei Shay, Fino, Tyga, Akon, and Whale. The album's production was handled by SARS, Shitzy, Uhuru, Del B, Dr. Frabs, Malik Berry, Legendary Beats, and Spells. It was initially titled Chosen. According to MTV Base, the album suffered from a pushed-back release date. It was reported earlier that the album would feature Don Jazzy, Effia, and Olamide. On September 6, 2014, Wizkid revealed the album's cover art and track listing. Prior to announcing plans for a second studio album, Wizkid had plans to release a mixtape in April 2013. In an interview with OK! Nigeria TV at Disturbing headquarters in London, he said the mixtape would be released in April. He also said it would feature Whale and Tiny Tempa. Wizkid later announced that he would be releasing his second studio album on June 12, 2013. In an interview with Hip TV, Banky W revealed the album's title and commented on the album's delay. He also gave an estimated time frame for the album's release. On May 2, 2013, Wizkid released the album's lead single, JJ. It features Grammy-nominated Nigeria musician Femi Kuti. Wizkid told Showtime Celebrity he collaborated with Femi Kuti to prevent people from depicting him as an artist whose lyrics revolve around girls, cars, and materialistic things. On October 17, 2013, he performed at the 2013 edition of Felabration, a yearly concert dedicated to Fela Anikulapo Kuti. The Del B produced On Top Your Matter was released as the album's second single on 26th October 2013. The song's music video was directed and shot in South Africa by Susan. On November 2, 2013, Wizkid performed at the Guinness Colorful World of More concert alongside D'banj, Tiwa Savage, P-Square, Davido, Ice Prince, Burna Boy, Olamide, and Fino. The concert took place at the Eco Convention Center in the Eco Hotels and Suites. On November 23, 2013, he performed at the Guinness Big Eruption concert in Accra, Ghana. In February 2014, Wizkid became the first Nigerian musician to have over 1 million followers on Twitter. In July 2014, Wizkid visited the Beat 99.9 FM studio in Lagos and told Tools he had collaborated with Barbadian singer Rihanna. Wizkid was invited as a special guest for some shows on Tiny Tempest Tour of the UK in 2014. On the 5th of January 2015, Wizkid released the music video for Ojulegba, a song that highlights the struggle he endured in the early years of his recording career. The song's official remix features vocals from Drake and Skepta. It premiered on OVO Sound Radio in July 2015. Wizkid first announced that he was working on a new album during a visit to London in October 2014. He revealed African Bad Girl as his collaborative single with Chris Brown and said it would be the lead single from his third studio album. In April 2015, both Wizkid and Chris Brown performed African Bad Girl at Brown's concert in Durban, South Africa. Wizkid released Expensive Shit, an Afrobeat song built on light guitars, saxophone lines, and acoustic percussion in May 2015. The song was reported as being a likely inclusion on the album. In July 2015, Wizkid announced on Twitter that Angelique Kidjo would be featured on the album. In September 2015, he said he was dropping his EP and postponing the release of his third studio album. He made this announcement on Instagram shortly after the conclusion of Two-Face Idibia's Fortified tribute concert. On April 5, 2016, Wizkid became Nigeria's first artist to be listed on Billboard's Twitter Last 24 Hours chart, following his guest feature on Drake's Afrobeats-infused One Dance single, which charted at number 21. On May 12, 2016, the song reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, a position it kept for 10 non-consecutive weeks. One Dance went on to become an international smash hit, topping the charts in 15 different countries, including the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, France, and Germany. The single became Wizkid's first number 1 single song as a featured artist in these territories. Wizkid released the promotional single, Like This, on June 5. The song premiered on Drake's OVO Sound Radio the same month. It was produced by Amsterdam-based Ghanaian producer DJ Henry X. Pitchfork writer Sheldon Pierce said the song is a frolicking, summery jam that revels in all the work he, Wizkid, has put in. In May 2015, Wizkid joined Chris Brown on his One Hell of a Night world tour. In March 2017, he signed a record deal with RCA Records. Wizkid released his third studio album Sounds from the Other Side on July 14, 2017. Primarily a Caribbean-influenced record, SFTOS encompasses several other genres, including Afrobeats, EDM, R&B, and House. The album features guest appearances from Drake, Major Lazer, Chris Brown, Ty Dolla $ign, Effia, Busy, and Trey Songz. Its production was handled by SARS, Del B, Spells, Dre Skull, DJ Mustard, Major Lazer, and the Picard Brothers. The album was made available for purchase and online streaming on several music platforms, including Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, Deezer, and Google Play. SFTOS debuted at number 107 on the US Billboard 200. It also debuted at number 58 on the Canadian Albums Chart. The album's release was preceded by 3 singles, Daddy Yo, featuring Effia, Sweet Love, and Come Closer, featuring Drake. African Bad Girl was released alongside the pre-order for the album on June 9, 2017, and Naughty Ride was released as a promotional track on June 23, 2017. Wizkid became the first Afrobeats artist to appear in the 2018 Guinness World Records for his contribution to One Dance. His song, Soko, became his first Afrobeats single to be certified gold in Canada. Later that year, he appeared on Normani and Calvin Harris's EP Normani x Calvin Harris, on the song Checklist, which peaked at number 1 on Billboard World Digital Songs Sales Chart. In mid-2019, Wizkid was featured on Beyoncé's Brown Skin Girl, taken from the critically acclaimed The Lion King, The Gift soundtrack. It was described as one of his shining moments of 2019, thanks to numerous nominations at major international awards, earning 2 Soul Train Music Awards, a NAACP Image Awards, a BET Awards, and his first Grammy Awards. Later that year, he also released the singles Joro and Ghetto Love. On December 6, 2019, Wizkid's label Starboy Entertainment released the EP Soundman Volume 1, centering mainly on Wizkid and containing features from Chronix, and a variety of other artists. During 2020, Wizkid featured on various singles, including Escape by Akon, Beast 2.0 with DJ Tunes and Spax, Eve Bounce by Young L, and Consider 2 with Walshy Fire. He also released a collaboration with American singer, Her, titled Smile. On September 17, Wizkid released the single, No Stress, and announced that he would be releasing his fourth album, Made in Lagos, on October 15, 2020. The album launch was later postponed due to the Nigerian End SARS protests nationwide, until October 30, 2020. Endorsements. In 2012, Wizkid signed a one-year endorsement deal with Pepsi reportedly worth $350,000 US. He traveled to Beirut, Lebanon, with Tiwa Savage for a Pepsi commercial shoot. On May 28, 2013, Premium Times reported that Wizkid had signed a one-year deal with MTN Nigeria. The newspaper also reported that Wizkid's Pepsi contract was renewed for 2 more years.
Welcome to Super Top Trends. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell, like, comment and share. Thank you.